experience something that lights that fire that has your thoughts and your feelings and your choices and your actions align with your purpose or your values or your needs. And it's that fire sort of that drives us. And sometimes we can be inspired, and sometimes we can have situations occur in our life that our flame just becomes so big, and it's like we are literally, as you've heard said so many times, on fire. He or she's on fire. It's because their passions, what they're passionate about, is where they're bringing who they've decided they are, and they're showing up, living inside out, doing that. So it's a bunch of different facets of a beautiful crystal that's reflecting the light of life, like the sun shines down upon the rippling water. It gives you different angles and different parts to look at for you to be able to recognize who you are and choose to be. Now, I want to say something about being, because all these pieces of the puzzle can come together to create a picture, obviously, of who we are, and then we sort of wrap that image that we've created of who we are, who I am, and we wear it kind of like a garment. It's kind of like the clothes we put on for the day or the moment or the whatever it might be, our life. And we show up. It's what people see of us. And if we're living inside out and we're being true and we're showing up and we're being who we are, then that is something that's effortless for us because we've chosen it, and we're standing in our truth, or we're walking in our truth, or we're expressing in our truth. And in being whatever it is, we arrive. When I say we arrive, it is then how that makes a profound difference in who we become, in what our life becomes. And that's really what everybody's striving for. They're like, okay, they're trying to figure out, what's going on. Sometimes we're not paying attention to who am I, and we're paying attention to what's going on so much we get distracted and we lose touch with being, and then therefore bringing that into becoming what we really want in our lives. And that can sometimes be the missing link that makes a difference when we don't have our passion, or we're not fulfilling our needs, or we don't know our values. Another one is know your strengths. I mean, I would not do well designing bridges. I don't know why I picked that. I mean, I'd probably be able to figure out something simple, make a little sketch in a drawing, more like a child maybe. The point I'm trying to make is that's not my strength. My strength is being just Jim, or Reverend Jim, or this purpose that I know I am in the world, that I get to experience like I do here by choosing to share the I am. It fulfills my needs. It's what's valuable to me. It is my strength. I'm right now, you can hear me being with you inside out. Some may think that I'm a little too lighthearted. Some may think I'm not serious enough. Each of us are in a different place. I am just Jim. And you know what? There's another piece of the puzzle that's really good to think about that's not on this list at all. I just thought about that. I'm really okay. I'm really grateful with being just Jim, with being Reverend Jim, with being who I am in my life. And it has a lot to do with then how I experience my family, my marriage, my work, my being, and therefore it is reflecting into my life, and I'm becoming more and more every day as I bring my inside out to it, what I want my life to be. So gratitude, which isn't on this list, may not seem like a way to live authentically, but I can assure you that it is a way to set you free from feeling as if you don't have enough, or you need to have that, or it isn't quite right. It helps you arrive, because if you're grateful for what you've got, then you can start there and take a step towards whatever it is that you're striving to have. There's a piece of the puzzle that's key to all of this, and that's how you decide you want to show up in the world. And that's looking at what really matters to you and what's really going on. That's that value thing I was talking about. And something that you can really work at or work with, making a difference in how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your life, is having fun, playing. And so be sure to take time to play, have fun. That's what really matters, with at least that little boy or little girl in you that isn't designed to work day in and day out or be task saturated or worry or be concerned. Sometimes you just got to take a break and watch the birds fly, or watch the water wash up on the shore, or just sit quietly and enjoy the beauty of life in whatever way fits or feels right to you. Maybe just get out and laugh and do things you enjoy. There's so many different ways that we each can play and have that kind of experience in our life. It taps into the innocence of us too. It lets us recognize how we can feel and see and go through what we're all about with a little bit more buoyancy and a little bit more openness. And what I like to think about when it comes to our little girl, little boy, is our innocence. Because our innocence is a key to how we can let go of our judgment, not seeing who we are and being who we are, but allowing ourselves to flow freely in our expression. There are more things on my list here: self-talk, inspiration, serving others. I'll be talking a lot more about that on my class, October 6th. Please join me for that if you can. It'll be on Facebook Live, and we'll be there for you to be able to refer back to and listen to and watch, so you can get a little bit more detail if that's something you're looking for. I mentioned earlier that I'm the pastor of Sarasota Center of Light, and along with that class, there are other classes and other things happening in October. And you can go to our website and look at our calendar and see what's happening there. And that'll tell you the days and times. We're not public at this point. We're doing everything online, so you can always, at your convenience, join us if you can. It's always fun to have you there. And then if you aren't able to be there at the time that the class is, you're able to go back and see the video, which is posted on our website. Our center is here, Sarasota Center of Light, to be there for you, with you. We really care, and we're working with making a difference in the world by sharing who we are. You can you can go to the website at www.sarasotacenteroflight.com. You can contact me at rebjimtoole@gmail.com. You can get that information on my contact information related to this post, or on that website, or on our Facebook page. If there's anything I can do to help support you in discovering who you are, being who you are, and having your life become more of what you want it to be, living authentically, don't hesitate to check in. Most of all, be well, be safe, be conscious in your decisions, your actions, and your interactions. Blessings to each and all of you.